So for our first exercise, you guys want to lift your feet off the ground without arching your back, and you want to open your legs at the top as wide as possible, pushing against that resistance band to really activate the side glutes while squeezing your glutes at the top. So for this next exercise, what we're going to do is work on one leg at a time. So you want to start by opening that left leg slowly as much as possible against the resistance band, and then controllably bringing it right back in while keeping your back straight. So for this next exercise, we're going to do hip abductors, but at a 2-second tempo. So when you bring your knees together, you want to count 1, 2 as you bring them out, and then you want to count 1, 2 as you bring them back in, making sure that you're controlling your legs against the resistance. Next, we're going to do some clamshells. So this one, you guys want to really open your legs against the resistance band and slowly bring it right back in. We're going to do 30 seconds on the right side and turn over and do 30 seconds on the left side. So next we have some curtsy lunges. So This exercise, what you want to do, starting with the right leg, you want to bring it right behind the left leg in a diagonal position, kind of like a curtsy. And you want to make sure that your torso is not leaning too forward, so it's kind of upright. And you also want to make sure the foot in front stays flat and your knee does not go past your toes. Alright, so next we have lateral leg raises. So for this exercise, super important, you guys, to control your leg as you push against the resistance bands and bring it right back in slowly. Also, that foot never touches the ground. Only one foot's going to stay planted. If it's too hard with your balance, don't worry. You can definitely hold on to something. You also want to make sure that your core is engaged and your back is straight. Next, we have some frog pumps. So for this one, we're not using the resistance band. You guys want to bring your feet together, kind of like forming a frog position, if that makes sense, or a butterfly. And all you're going to do is you're going to thrust your hips up to the ceiling while opening your legs as wide as possible and squeezing your glutes up to the top. And as you bring your butt back down to the ground, you do in fact want to touch the ground and make sure your back is always flat. Alright, so next up we have frog pumps but pulses. So for this one, if you guys can see, we're actually doing the same exercise, but instead my butt never touches the ground. So you want to bring your butt up as high as possible, squeeze your glutes, and then slowly bring it right back down. Before it touches the ground, you want to thrust it back up to the ceiling. Alright, so for our last exercise, we're doing fire hydrants, but with a 2 pulse at the top. So what you guys want to do is you want to make sure your back is flat And what we're going to do is we're going to actually bring our leg up as a fire hydrant, pulse 2 times, and then slowly bring it right back down. Make sure that you're controlling your leg as you bring it right back down, and you're pushing your leg out against resistance band as much as possible without losing your balance.